Okay, we're back. Stream is functioning. Controller works. And hey, I get to actually show you guys the Infernal Castle title screen for the game. That's rad as heck. I'm not gonna lie. That is so cool. Oh man, what a title screen that is. Okay, now we just gotta load the game. Yep, there's our nice levels. I'm glad I saved before my dinner break. Okay, oh man, maybe that's when it happened, lady? If it happened either in the prologue or chapter 1, yeah, potentially. I don't even know why the reason you would have been, what comment would have needed deleting. Potentially, I honestly do not remember when it happened. I just remember when it did happen, it was funny as heck. Green agrees. Alright, let's go have our reunion with Crow. And show him our very big numbers. Are we ready? No. Call the others. We want to go up. We want to go up, Reen. I'm coming for you, Crow! Oh my.
He really came.
Oh, you know it, Crow. You know it.
Welcome all to our Tales Grand Finale.
We're here, Crow.
Hard to believe it's been less than 3 weeks since we last met.
Sorry, guys. Just typing up a tweet to promote the stream. Give me a hot second here. There we go.
You're telling me. You all look so grown up now.
Yes, you can come back, guys. Controller Kun is alive.
All those ordeals you put yourself through have paid off in spades.
I have no idea what the heck happened with my computer. Just kind of stopped responding on a USB level, I guess. Like, even when I plugged out my external hard drive that I had plugged in earlier, it still was, like, recognizing it as plugged in. So at that point, I knew, this is all kinds of messed up.
That's certainly one way to look at it.
Could it be a memory issue? I've got no idea.
As much as I hate to admit it, I doubt we could win against you otherwise.
And only happened when I picked up my controller after the dinner break.
The trials we faced brought us together and made us stronger.
I mean, well, whatever the issue is, it's fine. It's good. We got our controller alive again, and that would also explain why my other controllers weren't being recognized. I was like, well, whatever. It's all good. It's all fine.
I couldn't be more pleased with what we had to do to come this far.
Yeah, just gotta download more RAM. Well, I'll hop right on that.
I was finally able to move forward too. So yeah, I like to think I grew up a bit.
A lot of stuff's changed, but you guys ain't one of them.
And that's not all. We're here on behalf of Toa, Angelica, and George, too. I promised them I'd bring you back and force you to graduate with them. And it's a promise I intend to keep.
Reen, that's not what you were wearing when you were up on the rooftop.
Oh man, give me a break.
Buy more bits and bytes, yep. More bits and bytes add more beeps and bops.
You're telling me you've done all that and it still hasn't dawned on you. Get it through your thick skull, it's not gonna happen.
That's not true, Crow. Those who are confronted with impossible odds can choose to react in one of two ways. Abandon hope and accept a pitiful fate. Or cling to that hope and forge ahead, overcoming any and all that life throws their way. That's what it means to dream. Vida.
She's absolutely right.
Maybe we are just young and naive. But if anything, I feel that it was our youth and naivete that allowed us to come this far to begin with.
And a lot of carrying. A lot of people helped carry us through to this point. Especially Victor.
And we've done it without losing a single member along the way, carrying the hopes of everyone we've met with us. I'd say that's pretty amazing, wouldn't you?
And for that, I don't see any harm in dreaming of the tomorrow that we all want to come. No one can say that the chances of it happening are zero after all.
And all things considered, I'm in something of a difficult position as well. So I sincerely hope you don't think yourself some special snowflake compared to the rest of us.
Ah, but Stargrasper, we do have a casualty in the war. The market manager, Otto. He's the one and only casualty, really, that we ever got from this war. And Vulcan. Vulcan also died. And that's about it, really. Vulcan and Otto. One who already wanted to suicide, and the other... well, that was just because his dad was dumb. 2 whole casualties in a civil war, everybody. Only in Arabonia.
Yeah, join the club. My background's all weird too. So spit it out. Tell us what you really want. You can deal with all the crappy stuff later.
Honestly.
You may have joined the academy to stop people from working out your true identity, sure. But you made a big mistake by letting yourself get wrapped up with a bunch of softies like Class 7.
Yeah, no kidding. You guys would haunt me to the ends of the earth, wouldn't you?
My, what a touching spectacle. You work tirelessly to pursue the impossible together. You lose yourself in the passion of the moment. Innocence truly is the privilege of the young.
Duke Cayenne.
Can someone just shoot this guy already? Like, Fee, you've got a gun. Sarah, you got a gun. Marcus, you have a gun. Elisa, you have a bow. Someone just please shoot him and get it over with, please.
Oh, that's His Highness the Crown Prince. He's been blindfolded.
Have you no shame?
Gaius, throw your spear at him or something. I don't know.
And what's that huge red thing behind him?
That's the Vermilion Knight, Testarossa. It was sealed away under the capital a long time ago, and it was responsible for countless calamities.
It's often referred to as the demon which wields 1,000 weapons. And to expand on what Emma said, the ones who supposedly sealed it away were Dreikel's the Lionheart and the Lance Maiden.
Ha ha! It certainly was. And the only ones capable of rousing it from its slumber are descendants of the Honor bloodline. Thus, why His Highness has so graciously chosen to cooperate with us.
A very loose definition of cooperate.
Duke Cayenne, surely you realize how utterly disrespectful you are being.
I have a little dream of my own, you see. A dream my ancestor was unable to reach in his lifetime. One that I will make a reality in his place.
A dream?
What ancestor?
Wait, was this ancestor alive during the War of the Lions?
Precisely! Emperor Orthros Raise Arnor, born to the first of the Emperor's secondary wives, the daughter of a duke. He occupied Heimdall at the time of the War of the Lions, but fell to Drycles and became known as the False Emperor.
What? Look at how pompous he looked. Man, I'm glad Drycles clobbered him.
And I inherit his blood.
Impossible.
I had no idea that the Cayenne family were descendants of the false emperor.
Hardly a surprise. When the war came to a close, that truth was buried. I suppose it was Emperor Drycles' way of trying to avoid any further conflict among the nobles. But not a day, not one day in all these years has my family forgotten the sheer humiliation. And so I dreamed of a future where I would take back the Vermilion Knight and this infernal castle. The proofs of ownership over this city that Emperor Orthros had disgracefully stripped away.
That's all?
You occupied Heimdall and started a civil war, and that's your reason?
Makia shot him in the head. Boom! Alright, Makia's the big hero.
Well, the Chancellor's death was desirable regardless, and the Society's diva provided invaluable assistance. The Imperial Liberation Front proved to be serviceable pawns. The Azure Awakener managed to awaken his knight. The time was right in all regards. Only a fool would idly watch this moment pass. I did intend to operate the Vermilion Knight myself, but as I feared, only those of direct descent are capable of doing so. And yet it matters not. I have everything I need to return this city to its original, rightful form as His Highness's guardian. And once my will is done, I shall restore order to Erebonia, returning it to the way it once was and always should have been.
You know, I feel like the whole deal with him being the false, like, descendant of the false emperor, I probably should have read some more of the books in the library or whatever to get more of Erebonia's history. I'm 90% sure they would have mentioned something in that in, like, the history books. But hey, that's something that you guys can check out if you play the games for yourselves.
That is my ambition. My family's destiny.
What nonsense.
He doesn't care about anyone but himself.
I'm afraid I can't even pretend to care about your ambitions. It's not my place to decide how Erebonia should be run, and I'm not here to lecture you on your ancestors' transgressions.
He's only false now because he's lost, pretty much. As always, history is written by the winners.
Oh?
We have our own ambitions. We're here because we promised Princess Alvin and Prince Olivert that we would rescue their brother from your clutches. And if putting a stop to your dream is what it takes to save His Highness the Crown Prince, then that's exactly what we'll do.
You impudent little...
Wanna 1v1 me, Cayenne? I have a devil trigger.
I think everyone has said their piece now.
You won't be going back on your word to let us handle this part, right?
Huh. Do as you wish. It should provide some light entertainment until the ritual is complete. I expect to be amused.
We could skip right to using our knights, but might as well savor the moment while we still can, right?
Ah, time for emotions.
So for the opening act, I'll fight you as I am now. Crow versus Class 7.
Yeah, Crow, you're gonna get dunked on. We killed a lot of Shining Palms on our way here.
Crow.
Very well.
And I'll be fighting alongside him.
You know what, lady? At some point when I have some time on my hands, I'll go through Feb's VODs and I'll see if I can find it myself. I'm sure you reacted vocally when it happened. I guarantee you had to have reacted vocally when you realized you accidentally banned me.
Seeing as how you have the famed Purple Lightning with you, it wouldn't be much of a fair fight otherwise.
Aw, you flatter me. Sadly, I trust your idea of a fair fight about as much as I trust me missing a point-blank shot.
Oh, do excuse me. Emma, I want you to fight with everything you have.
I mean, Cayenne, out of the villains in the series so far, he's just kind of... I mean, you get points for being voiced by Ray Chase, but that's about it.
We'll see whether you have the resolve necessary to shoulder a witch's burden.
Don't worry, I will. Not because of the duty I've been given, but to demonstrate the limitless potential I've found within myself.
Cayenne kind of reminds me of like a discount Dieter. Without any of the class or charm of Dieter, that's kind of what Cayenne is.
As the last remaining member and leader of the Imperial Liberation Front, I'm gonna make our very last fight one to remember.
That's funny that your brain just thinks of it as trauma. Well, I just think of it as a hilarious situation.
And as the one tasked with guiding you to the end...
And now we're besties, right, lady?
I think it's time I did just that.
A combat link?
They can do that?
It makes no difference to us. Class 7, ready yourselves! Because Combat Link or not, I know we'll triumph!
Right!
This is it!
All right.
Come at me with all you've got!
Witness the witchcraft of the Azure Abyss.
Alright, time to dunk on Crow. You know what we should do? Devil Trigger. Because I can. It's gonna be funny.
Here we go! Now!
You're done. Here I go.
Oh wait, do I have Reen on? No. I think I changed out to switch that back to Laura for domination. Oh, but Emma doesn't have. Okay.
Now.
Crow, the Azure Awakener, the Azure Knights Awakener. Fight with all he has as the front leader and the member of Class 7.
Here we go!
I can read, I swear. Delay!
You're done. Okay.
Oh, we don't have Laura here. Interesting. Alright, well. We will just battle scope Vita now. Ouroboros Second Anguis, Witch of the Abyss, sings with her familiar, beckoning the story to its end.
This.
Ominous.
I'll handle this. Now's my turn.
I wonder.
Now's our...
You know what? It'll be funny. It'll be funny if we do it this way.
Here I go.
Overdrive!
Emma, unleash the heavens. The big deal about having combat links, it's Class 7 exclusive, that's what. Well, actually, no. It, Patrick and his gang also had combat links. It's not common. Yet. Yep, that'll do it.
My turn.
Alright, we feed Emma EP again.
It's my turn.
And now she dunks the sun.
Allow me.
Now.
Open wide, Emma. Juicy needs to feed you EP. Yeah. And we just froze Vita.
Now I'm having fun.
Here I go.
Have fun with this, Crow.
My blade will cleave ignorance and light the way. Termination slash.
My, I'm impressed.
Okay.
Okay, I don't know. I say we just kinda, Let's just do that.
My turn. Now's our chance.
And
Of course.
Emma, get your EP back.
Now.
My turn. Here I go.
My turn.
And we're
How
done.
Foolish of me.
Great fight, guys.
That's
Great
the
fight.
power of the 8 leaves.
You really had me on the ropes there. And because we're so stupid high level, we really don't get much experience from them.
Oh my. I didn't see this coming.
What'd I tell you? Don't underestimate my classmates. They're a tough crowd for being all dreams and sunshine.
So they are.
Crow.
Vita.
Enough of this nonsense! I need not remind you how if you were to lose against them, our contract would...
Butt out, you.
I beg your pardon?
What?
Alright, let's wrap this up.
Alright, time for the real showdown.
This is it, Reen. You ready for the finale?
Ready? I was waiting on you. Heed my call.
Say it with us!
The Ashen Knight!
Let's go! Valamar, away! Why do we have to fight our way here? Because Valamar was out of energy after they busted through the barrier, so you had to spend the time resting. Which is why Reen was very hesitant to call Valamar against McBurn, because otherwise he knew that they wouldn't have Valamar would not be 100% for Crow.
Reen!
This is a battle between Awakeners. None should interfere.
She's right. All we can do is watch.
It's frustrating to be unable to help, but if we must.
We'll just have to put our trust in Reen.
In the meantime, you guys can continue to beat the crap out of Vita.
Is that the sword you forged from Zemirian ore? Pretty impressive. Guess I don't have to hold back anymore. What? You getting cold feet or?
Whoopsie.
Yeah, I think I am. Regardless of whether I win or I lose, this is the end. And I can't help but get this nagging feeling like things will never be the same between us after this. I think that's what I'm afraid of.
Don't act so spoiled! The future you want is only gonna happen by making the most of the present. Whatever happened to dragging me back to the academy and forcing me to graduate?
You're right. This time, I'm not going to hold back.
This time I'm gonna go Super Devil Trigger!
This isn't a fight for this nation's future. It's got nothing to do with our classmates.
This is between you and me, Crow, as boyfriends together! Our burning love will rip through space and time itself!
Me is surpassing you. I wouldn't have it any other way. Divine Knights are all about power, pure and simple. You shouldn't have to think about your feelings. They should just be a part of you. And just as a blacksmith pours his soul into forging a stronger sword, you should use those feelings to strengthen your resolve. Okay, we've talked long enough. Let's go. I won't let anyone interfere. This is going to be our final battle.
That's exactly how I want it to be. We'll fight until we can fight no more. Until our strength runs dry and our souls burn out!
In hot, fiery love, let's go!
We're past talking now.
That's all you got? Alright, let's see here. When he does that, we hit him in his body.
Okay.
And Sarah can just debuff him. Yeah, Blue Destination slaps. It's such a good song.
Gotcha! Gotcha! Think you can handle this?
When he's doing that, I honestly have no idea what we want to hit. You know what? Rather than guessing, how about we just do that? Make it nice and simple.
Leave it to me! Huh?
Look at Valamar's HP. What about it? I mean, it's 150,000, yes. But is there anything else I should know about it? I don't know, maybe let's try the head? Head it is, I guess.
Now! Gotcha!
Yeah, I mean, that's what level 159 will do for you, I guess.
Now! Gotcha! Time! Eat this!
Crow, you hit like a paper towel. Then again, that's kind of my fault for being so stupid strong.
Now! Gotcha! Time!
And also, you know, debuffing you.
Okay.
Thanks, Sarah.
It's working! Keep it up!
Let's see here. When he does that, body.
Alright, time to get serious.
Hey, Ethan, how's it going?
This again.
Welcome, welcome. Glad you could join the stream.
What's happening?
Anime is happening, Reen.
Reacting to it?
It's reacting to your love for Crow.
See? I knew you could do it. And now that we're even, let's settle this.
You're on!
Alright, continuing to beat up Crow.
My turn.
Huh?
Think you can handle this?
Oh, come on, Crow. Don't be like that.
Bring it on! Eat this!
I know you're just trying to play hard to get.
Gotcha! Hope you're ready.
Leave it to me.
Darkness.
I have indeed played Sky and Crossbell.
Gotcha!
Nope, not today, Crow.
Gotcha! Hope you're ready.
Okay, so when he's doing that, I think, honestly, I say we just keep doing Morning Moon.
Bring it on!
Blade throw! Haha, you missed me.
Gotcha!
Ow!
Now! Gotcha!
Leave it to me.
Power, plot, power of anime, take your pick. I say it's the power of love.
Think you can handle this?
Oh, I think I can, Crow. Oh, I think I can.
Time! Fall! Now!
After me, Reed.
Understood!
Go! Sunlight Blade!
So cool. I love it. Get out of here, Crow.
Okay. I'm counting
Guys,
on ya.
get your windy butt in here. We're gonna do that again.
Fall! Now! Gotcha! Time!
This is the no turn, no turn for you, Crow.
I'm sorry. Can you handle
All
this?
right, let's get this. Huh?
And just because I can, I'm gonna keep those debuffs going. Oh, come on, Crow, baby, don't be shy. There we go. Get that crit.
My turn.
Poor guy who needs a med for his IBS.
Think you can handle this?
Ooh, I think I can, Crow. Ooh, I think I can.
Bring it on! Eat this! Ha! Gotcha!
Nope.
Hope you're ready.
I say no to you, good sir.
My turn.
I say no to you.
I'm counting on ya.
With pleasure.
Fall!
Bound.
Now! Let's go, Reed! Leave it to me! Go! Dragon Blade!
Not sure why you bother using Morning Moon. Because I want to. Rule of cool.
You didn't do half bad that time.
We did it. We've proven that love conquers all.
No way!
He did it?
He won?
Yep, I think the victor is clear. The battle goes to Reen.
Yes, he did it!
He really won.
I'm so happy.
Unbelievable.
You fought splendidly, Reen.
Now come give your boyfriend a hug, Crow.
It's okay. I'm fine.
Reen!
Hey, guys. Thanks for believing in me. It means a lot.
Of course we did.
It was pretty nerve-wracking, though.
Still, I knew that you would be able to win if you put your heart into it.
Indeed. I felt the same way.
You two were in your own little world, you know.
True. I don't think we could have interfered even if we wanted to.
Where'd you pull all those cheesy lines from, anyway?
How inspiring. I won't let anyone interfere, and we'll fight until our souls burn out,
Use is calling it out as is.
Have you ever considered, I don't know, reading the atmosphere?
I mean, to be fair, those were kind of cheesy lines.
Man, I love you kids.
You should take it easy for now. You've lost quite a lot of mana.
Honestly, it's got nothing to do with our classmates, he says. And then what does he do? He goes and pulls off Arcus links with them perfectly mid-battle. Kind of contradicting yourself, don't you think?
Yeah, maybe. I didn't do it on purpose, though. I just did it unconsciously. I guess all their feelings have become a part of me at this point. My classmates, Valamar's, probably even yours, Crow.
Now, isn't that something?
Form is emptiness. Emptiness is form. You reach the point where you can feel others as a part of yourself. Congrats on getting a glimpse of the true heights of swordsmanship.
Reen has leveled up.
No, it's a little hard to describe. It was almost as if I was dreaming. I just did it without thinking.
Bruh. Ultra Instinct Reen confirmed.
I'm not sure I would be able to do the same thing again, to be honest.
You've got to be kidding me.
Oh, Reen.
Well, there's a letdown.
Honestly, I couldn't agree more.
Oh well.
Seems like you've still got a long way to go before reaching those heights, much like the rest of us.
Yeah.
Hey, you don't need to laugh that much.
I swear, there's no room for debate with you, is there? You beat me. Fair and square. Beyond a shadow of a doubt.
I mean, I doubt being 29 levels ahead of what I'm supposed to be is called fair and square, but yeah, sure, let's go with fair and square.
Sorry about this, Vida. After you did so much for me, I ended up letting you down.
Oh, don't trouble your pretty head over that. True, this wasn't what I had in mind, but I'm perfectly content with happy endings.
What?
Enough of this!
Ah, there's the idiot.
What is the meaning of this, witch? Do you mean to suggest that is all you intend to do?
Oh, I forgot he was there.
Duke Cayenne?
Yeah, same here. Totally forgot.
From the beginning, the Society's objective was to prepare this stage for its participants. I seem to recall telling you I had no interest in anything other than the battle between Azure and Ashen. Did you forget, perhaps?
Vida? But what was the point in this battle to begin?
Silence! You will be silent!
Someone shoot him in the head already, please.
If that's how you want to be, then I'll simply have to do things my own way.
He can't mean...
Wait! Don't do it!
Come now, Your Highness. The time has come to rule with force. Let the ancient Arnor blood course feverishly through your veins.
No! Please! Please!
Alright, Cedric, time to get in the mech.
Your Highness!
You monster! How could you?
No.
It sucked him in.
And thus Cedric got eaten by a robot.
What the?
Ah, now this is the apocalypse that I was waiting for. Nothing like fighting a satanic mech. The Vermilion Apocalypse.
No, this can't be.
The calamity that appeared 250 years ago, with Testarossa as its core.
The Vermilion Apocalypse.
Oh, it Angie. Oh, it Angie. I gotta say, the red mist is kind of cool. I mean, sucks to be in Heimdall right now, but it's kind of cool nonetheless.
What's happening?
Master Patrick, stay on guard.
It's as if something is being taken away from us. But what?
Yeah. Fat load of good swords are gonna do against whatever this is.
I know, Loggins, you could always try to stab the demonic spirits.
Well, don't just stand there. You know some way to deal with this, don't you?
Don't look at me! Though I guess this is no time to be feigning ignorance. These red spirit veins around us are meant to siphon mana. Focus your energy and stay vigilant, and you should be able to mitigate the effects to some extent.
I see.
Well, would you look at that? Thomas kind of knows what he's talking about.
Makes sense.
In that case... Everyone, take a deep breath and gather your energy in your abdomen.
And stay focused. This isn't over yet.
Never underestimate the nerds.
Yes, sir!
What is that? Vermilion wings? Full power to all engines! Assess the situation in the surrounding area from above.
Right.
Get us the hell out of here, Angelica!
Righteous. All engines at maximum output.
Oh, Adios. Please watch over them.
By Adios! If only Misty were here.
This isn't looking good.
It isn't. But the best thing we can do is keep faith.
Oh my... It's hilarious that they could not get Van Dyke voiced at all in this game.
Time to prove themselves has come.
Like... They probably only were able to book, like, Michael McConaughey for, like, a session. And they were just like, okay, just do all of Victor then, I guess.
Dear.
Like, it's just hilarious. They could not get a single voice line for Van Dyke.
Everyone, please. Please be safe.
Oh, it's go time!
Oh, the Vermilion Demon Lord, the demonic god with 1,000 weapons! The absolute ruler, given form by Emperor Orthros 250 years ago!
What power!
No, at this rate, the protective field isn't going to last much longer.
You fool. This was the one thing I forbade you to do!
You actually trusted him?
Vita, can you help me make an opening?
An opening? With that enhancement technique?
Yep, the same one you used on me in that trial 3 years back. You think it'll work?
It's worth a try.
Crow?
You got something in mind?
I think so. Vita and I are gonna try to make an opening so you can get closer. Once we've done that, try and hold out against it as much as you can.
You can do that?
What makes me think I'll win this time? Well, yeah, I mean, the fact that Dreichels isn't the one who's fighting this thing now. Nor is it, the Lance Maiden.
If you can, please do.
We're done for if we don't try something. So I say go for it.
Still, it sounds like all that's going to do is delay the inevitable.
We're going to need something more decisive to turn the tides in our favor.
Well, hey, would you look at that? We have 2 robots!
Divine Knights! If you combine their strength, we could actually make it through this thing!
Now you're thinking. If we can hold out till they've recovered a good chunk of mana, victory's as good as ours. After that, all we gotta do is separate the core Crown Prince Cedric's in from the rest of the body.
No sweat! We can do this!
Right. Without him, it shouldn't be able to remain in this dimension any longer.
Not like we got any better options.
Okay, let's go. Vita, Crow, we're counting on you.
Leave it to us.
Go get him!
We won't disappoint.
Shouldn't this thing be sucking mana from the Gundams too? I don't know, I guess.
Grianos, Celine, would you two mind helping?
Fine if I have to.
Okay, so this is why I wanted to use the Shining Palms to get everybody as high level as possible, because everyone is fighting in this thing. And this is why you want to make sure everyone is equipped and everybody's got all their stuff set up. Okay, so let me open up camp menu. So essentially how this is going to be organized is Reen fights in both rounds. And his party is going to be determined by who is in the party and who is not. So, for the first round, it is going to be Sarah and everybody else who is not in the party. And then for the second round, it's going to be Fee, Emma, Eustace, Gaius, and Alisa. We're going to make a save here because we can. Just in case Controller decides to die again. And let's rip. Let it rip, I say.
Oh, azure breath, which arises from the abyss. Reside within his blade, and cleave through the vermilion flames.
Take this! Deadly Cross!
Yeah, get him, Crow!
Now's our chance!
Class 7, let's go!
Right!
Ooh. Nokius, Milliam, Sarah. Okay, cool.
This one looks like a toughie.
Excellent! That's exactly the party I wanted.
Demonic Sword, Proprietor!
Ow.
Let's move.
Rude, good sir. Very rude. None of that, please.
Let's move.
Alright, we're gonna just delay this thing.
Now!
Just let him rip.
Right, okay. Understood.
Okay.
Alright, we're gonna have Sarah power up. Lightning charge. Yep.
Bringing the thunder now.
Power up!
It's my turn.
Okay, Elliot, you're gonna be doing
Analyzing
orbital
enemy attack
protection.
patterns. I've got it.
Level 140. Yeah, well, we're gonna whoop it. Sorry, butt.
Onward.
Laura, you are going to be doing Radiant Wings.
Here we go.
I say we hit him with an overdrive then. Actually, maybe I should save the orb drive for later. Yeah, save the overdrive for later. Save it for round 2.
Here we go.
This thing's gonna be pretty dead here.
My turn.
Alright, go get him, Sarah.
Here I go. Now!
You're mine!
It is like 15 levels higher than this thing, yeah. Okay, so what do we want to do with Elliot and Laura?
Resound!
Wait, no!
Overdrive!
Oh, no, I wanted to save that, actually. My bad. My bad. I just do that by instinct at this point. If you could still stream directly from your PS4.
Onward.
I'd imagine you would need a PlayStation Plus for something like that.
Witness the fruits of my training! Power! Radiant Lion!
Woo!
Okay.
Thanks, Laura. This is why I wanted Laura in the first round, so she could just kind of speed things up here. And it's dead. Awesome. Moving on to round 2. You would be surprised. Yeah, Jay, you'd be surprised. A lot of bosses don't have delay immunity. They have really high resistance, but if you get through that resistance, oh, it's fun. Oh, it is on one. All right, Rain, you're on your own for this one. In comes the second team.
This one looks dangerous. Be careful. Here I go.
Vermilion Apocalypse. Okay, let's scan you.
The enemy's vitals. Analysis complete.
Here I go.
Oh, buddy, we can't really have you be doing that now, can we? No, 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 no.
Now's our chance.
You're done. I'll handle it.
Oh, Fee with that no damage. We don't like to see that. No, we do not. Okay. Okay.
Eliminating targets.
That's okay. Fee is just here to
Very
delay
well.
and Fee is just here to dodge.
Here.
I suppose I should thank you. I'll handle this.
Also, this
Now's our
music. Oh, yeah.
Very well. Now's our chip.
Oblivion arms. I'm sure it'll be fine. I'm sure it'll be fine.
Should have been paying attention.
Everyone.
I'm not done yet.
It was fine. We survived. Kind of. We kind of survived. It's okay. We got this.
Huh.
Thanks.
I'm not done yet.
Yeah.
Thank you very much.
This is nothing.
Chrono burst.
I won't lose to the likes of you. Now's our
Full command.
This is nothing.
Chrono Burst.
I won't lose to the likes of you.
We're gonna do a Platinum Shield to keep everybody safe.
Holy shield. Protect us!
Should have honestly just done that with uses first.
This is nothing. Now's our...
There we go.
Too slow. Okay.
We got this. It's all okay. Don't worry, folks. It's all a part of the plan.
Thanks. Let's move. Now's our
Oh,
chance.
come on.
You're done.
Come on,
It's my
you
turn.
jerk.
Arcus activate!
I'll handle it.
I suppose I should thank you.
Evil Strike! Ow!
Too slow.
Oh, you jerk face. That was not cool. You're not supposed to cancel my art like
Very
that.
well.
No, sir, monsieur.
Here!
I suppose I should thank you. Very
You
well.
sure hope nothing horrible happens. I mean, same here, Rimu. Same here. Emma's still casting, so honestly, we're still good.
Now's our...
That's okay. Uses can still keep up the buffs.
I'll handle this. Now's our...
This thing is not getting the better of me. No siree.
turn.
And we're gonna make Emma land on a critical. For extra funsies.
My turn.
There we go. Get that delay in, Reen. Infinite delay ain't so broken at Cold Steel 2. It really is! Like, why fight the boss when you could just make sure they don't get a turn? And then just clobber them. Thank you, Emma. Thank you. That's what we need. Give Emma EP.
Thank you very much.
So she can do it again. That's what I like to see.
Roger.
Give me those delays.
I'll handle it. Here I go.
All right, Emma, time to throw the sun.
Activate!
Very well.
Usis. What should we have on Usis? You know what? Let's put a Platinum Shield.
Holy shield. Protect us!
My turn.
Keep those delays going, Reen.
You're done. My turn.
Now!
Throw the sun at him, Emma. Throw it. Like there's no tomorrow. Your spellable buff with cheap CP cost. Yeah. It's kind of ridiculous. I'm burning through 2 games of EP charges? I'm not. The EP charge 4s were all valid. I just have been saving all my EP charges until the end of the game here. Sure. We'll bonk on you. Bonk.
Okay.
38. Nice. Hopefully this ends it.
Leave ignorance and light the way.
Regular game would not be that cheesable. Yeah, I mean, Cold Steel is a game that's held together with duct tape. All right, time for the main event.
My apologies for the delay.
Right.
My regeneration is complete as well. Climb inside, Crow.
All right, let's do this.
What better way to stop the apocalypse than with your boyfriend, am I right? Does it get any gayer than this? I don't think so. But I am here for it. Look at Ordine's HP compared to Palamar's! Oh no! Okay. Alright, so let's see here. What is its weak point? When it's bending forward, I think we attack it in the head. No. The head is not what we attack it with. It's gotta be the arms then. No. Well, get decked, Ordine. Boyfriends to the end! Okay, now it's kneeling forward. So, when it's bending forward... Actually, when it's bending forward, we attack it in its stupid head.
Let's go! Crow, let's do this! You bet!
They didn't even have any time to rehearse this. They're just doing it.
Union slash! Deadly domination!
If that doesn't prove that they are so gay for each other, I don't know what will.
Ha! Gotcha! Gotcha! Ha!
Demonic Mo, Barbados. Well, rude. Hey, Crow's kind of dying here. We gotta make sure Crow doesn't die. Alright? We can't have Crow die on us. Crow dying is very bad.
Now! Gotcha!
Though there's no way we can actually heal Crow, so,
Gotcha! Gotcha!
Attack green, attack green, attack green, attack green. Darn it. Okay. Crow is not having a fun time here. So when he's like this, I guess it has to be body? We hit him in the body? I guess it has to be.
Gotcha!
Okay, what do we have for Crow? Can't guard, counter, strength. Chaos Saber!
Clean! Gotcha! Gotcha!
We don't need Crow. You take that back, Star Grasper. I need Crow. I need Crow.
Gotcha!
I will not have this Crow slander on my timeline. Yeah, how about no?
Time! Now! Gotcha! Ha!
Oh man, I hope this works. I hope this works.
Gotcha! Reed, let's do this! Right!
She seems to, someone get Dorothy seems to have taken over my streams. Oh dear.
Union Slash! Deadly Domination!
97,000. Okay. We're still gonna be in kind of a pickle here. Oh, we're kind of in a pickle with Crow. I mean, Reen can still take it, but...
Time! Let's go! Gotcha! Ha!
Crow is not doing too hot here.
Bring it on! Gotcha!
Counter. Nope, we don't get the counter. We're in trouble here. We may lose Crow in this fight.
There, gotcha!
Just survive. Just survive. Just survive.
Gotcha!
Oh yeah!
Now!
Oh yeah!
Let's do this!
Finishing it off together like true boyfriends. What better way to say I love you?
Union Slash! Deadly Domination!
Than to do that.
Is that?
That's its core, with the Crown Prince in it. I'll clear a path. You focus on rescuing them. Got it.
Crow! I'm fine. It barely scratched me. You keep going. You're the only one who can save him now, so don't you dare look back. Right.
Just a flesh wound.
7-4.
Don't mind me.
Enlightened domination!
Well, we saved the boy. But at what cost?
Rain!
He's exhausted, but his life doesn't appear to be in any danger.
Yeah, he's lost a lot of mana, but nothing that would prove fatal. He'll be alright with some rest.
Oh, thank goodness.
That's a relief.
That's our mission complete. We recovered the other one of this nation's greatest treasures.
This can't be.
I can't believe how wrong this has gone. I can't imagine the Grandmaster is going to be very pleased with me when I get back.
The Grandmaster.
That's Ouroboros' leader, right?
The very same. The only absolute figure to we Anguis.
Want to introduce us, Vita? I would love to meet them.
The supreme existence carrying out the Orpheus final plan, who will guide the souls of all.
The souls of all?
I don't get it.
Join the club, Fee. Join the club.
So that's...
So that's why you broke the taboo and left 7 years ago.
That's right. I became a guide for the second part of the Grandmaster's plan, known as the Phantasmal Blaze Plan. A plan to use the Hollow Phantasm in Crossbell to awaken the blaze in the Empire. Regardless, thanks to you and Crow, I was able to advance it. Crow?
What?
I can't sense any mana from inside.
And that vast hole.
That must be from where he was pierced during the battle. No!
Crow?
Oh no.
This isn't happening.
I'll heal you right away. Help me, Celine.
I'm on it!
Luxurium Securi Eum.
Man, same place I shot Osborne too.
Aw, Crow.
Karma's a bitch, huh?
Crow, you don't have to talk.
Sorry, Rain. Looks like I won't be able to keep that promise after all. Toa, Angelica, and George are gonna have to.
It's okay. It doesn't matter right now.
We need to stop the blood!
It's hopeless, isn't it?
I'm afraid so. He's been pierced through the heart. Even our witchcraft won't be enough. The most I can do is make it as painless as possible.
It's not working.
Thanks, Emma. And you, Kitty.
We have Seraphic Ring on so many characters. Come on, Elisa, Eustace, do your jobs!
At least this way, I can say my goodbyes.
Crow?
Give him a serum!
No.
No, don't talk like that.
I swear, you're such a spoiled kid sometimes. Elliot, that concert was really fun. Keep on loving music, as much as I loved yours.
Same, Elliot. Same.
Elisa, try and get along with your mom, alright? You've got your differences, but at least she's still alive to talk to you.
Okay. Okay.
Machias, Eustace, stay good rivals for one another, okay? The Empire might change with the times, but you two should always be the same.
No, it's not my first time playing Cold Steel 2.
Of course we will.
I refuse to accept him as a friend, but I'll accept him as a worthy rival.
Laura.
But man, the feels.
Gaius. Millium. A lot's happened this past year, but I've really enjoyed getting to know you. So, thanks.
We should be the ones thanking you.
It's been fun for me too.
You've been a wonderful classmate and comrade. Thank you for everything.
I know I'm an Ironblood, but it was real fun for me too.
Sarah, thanks for everything. These last 2 years. And Vita. A lot's happened between us. But I'm glad I had you there.
You were as much of a model student as I was a model teacher. But still.
I should be the one thanking you.
Hey now. What's with the long faces?
What?
You were all going to be in for some tough times ahead. I can't go any farther now. But you can. So keep going forward. Relentlessly.
Without looking
back.
back. Aw, he said the thing.
As long as you do, I'm sure.
Can we get a C in the chat, folks, for Crow?
No!
This can't be happening.
Man, it's always gotta be the silver guys, the silver-haired guys with the trench coats. First Luve, now Crow. What the hell? I'm gonna have to go to Kondo's house personally and have a word with him.
That fool.
Stop killing off my cool trench coat characters.
Students aren't supposed to have to die before their instructors.
Spare me the sentimental drivel.
Can someone shoot Cayenne already?
Damn it all! How could I lose the Azure Chevalier at a time like this? Why must I be surrounded by nothing but disappointments? And that goes for you too, Witch, and your useless society.
Yeah, but Arios doesn't have silver hair like Luve and Crow did, so he gets a pass.
How dare you?
Anyway, someone please shoot this guy in the head already.
What do you think you're doing?
I gave him my favor, and this is how he chooses to repay me? by standing in the way of my ambition? I should never have wasted my time on that waif from a fallen country to begin with.
You utter scum.
Please, don't speak of him that way.
Can Veda, like, cast a spell to just make his head blow off or something?
You're terrible.
Duke Cayenne, you will unhand him. If you continue this shameful behavior a moment longer, then I will be forced to respond in kind.
Yes, Veda, step up, queen.
Your part in this is over, witch.
Veda!
So I don't really know what Grianos' plan there was, but I guess he should have come up with something better than just charge at the sword.
Grianos?
Rufus?
What's he doing here?
Oh, of course! I still have you! Thank goodness you're here, Rufus! You did come to help me, didn't you?
As a commoner might put it, in your dreams.
What?
Target in sight.
Thank you, Altina.
What are you?
Target restrained.
What's going on? What's she doing?
Well done. You've behaved disgracefully toward the Imperial family and brought a calamity upon the innocent people of the capital. We may both fly the banner of the Noble Alliance, but I'm afraid I can't turn a blind eye to your misdeeds any longer. As the Alliance's Chief of Staff and a citizen of Erebonia, I hereby place the two of you under arrest.
No!
I see. It all makes sense now. I thought something was amiss about you from the very beginning. I just couldn't work out where you had gotten that girl from the Black Workshop. But it seems that all this time, you were just waiting for your chance, weren't you?
Why, whatever do you mean?
Veda?
None of this is making any sense.
Oh, I get it now.
Millium?
What do you get? Oh boy, I feel really stupid now. I can't believe it took me this long to figure out. You're one too, right?
Yeah, it sure looks that way.
Thank you for rescuing His Highness.
Yeah, sounds like things were a real mess in here.
Captain Claire? Captain Arundel?
So, what brings you over here, Claire and Lecter?
Wait, then...
Now I get it.
It can't be. All this time, you were an Ironblood?
Oh man, the chills of this scene of learning Rufus is an Ironblood.
The group's primary member, in fact.
The primary member of all of them. I loved this scene. I love this scene so much. It's so cool. So good. Everything that you thought you knew gets flipped upside down with this. Oh, I love Rufus.
Though that secret was, until very recently, kept between myself and His Excellency the Chancellor. The others knew there was a primary member, but were never told who it was.
Pretty much what he said. You should have seen my face when I found out earlier.
Wow, even you couldn't figure it out?
What is the meaning of all this? The successor to one of the 4 great houses is the former Chancellor's protege? Why? Your high position in the Noble Alliance was secured!
Honestly, lady, you bring up a point that I am going to want to discuss at a later point.
It was only a matter of time before you became the next Duke Albarea.
Like, a lot of people bring up Azure spoils Cold Steel 2, but it's like, not really.
Why reveal this now? What could you possibly have to gain from professing your allegiance to a dead man?
He would gain nothing, which is why it's rather fortunate I'm very much alive.
Now comes Big Daddy.
No.
In comes the man, owning the room and everybody in it.
No way.
Impossible.
Chancellor Gileath Osborne.
Gramps?
Daddy Ozzy is back in action.
I'm pleased to see you again, Milliam. Greetings to you as well, Class 7, and to your esteemed instructor, and to you, Your Grace.
You! How are you still alive?
How indeed. Perhaps the years have dimmed your eyesight, or perhaps I had a body double. Whatever the truth may be, I think that's the least of your worries right now. All you need to know is that our loyal ally, Rufus Albarea, will be bringing the situation in Erebonia under control. And he'll do so with minimal conflict, while ensuring that the Noble Alliance's power is deeply diminished. That was the task I entrusted to him, and in that he shall not fail me.
As ever, it's an honor to serve you, Your Excellency.
This is a dream. This has to be a dream.
As obsessed as Crow was with making it happen, I had a feeling all along you weren't really dead.
Did you really now?
You made it quite clear that you were someone not to be underestimated. Back when we were working with you regarding the situation in Liberl.
There are many levels of own, and Cayenne is occupying the top. Yep. He set the record now for being owned.
I'm afraid I haven't a clue what you're talking about.
I'm amazed you can say that with a straight face.
You're referring to those steam tanks and dealing with the aftermath of the Hamel incident, I take it?
But I could never have predicted you would have taken a branch of the 13 factories under your control. What exactly do you plan to do?
Is that not obvious? I'm taking over that phantasmal Blaze plan of yours. And my first order of business will be sorting out the mess you left in Crossbell.
Okay, so put into perspective here, Osborne gets shot in the heart with a really big sniper rifle that's meant to, like, take out tanks. And yet here he comes in, walking in like nobody's business, perfectly fine. Not only revealing that Rufus is his primary member of the Iron Bloods and has been, like, diminishing the power of the Noble Alliance from within, but now also comes in saying he's going to be taking over the Phantasmal Blaze Plan from Ouroboros. The kahunas on Osborn. We all talk about playing like 40 and 5D chess. Osborn is out here playing like 20D chess against everyone. He has been so many steps ahead.
I'll allow you to leave this time.
He's like actually like flipped the table on Ouroboros. Probably the first person to ever do that to them.
Slink back to your master and the rest of that brood of serpents and tell them, if they even think of trying to stand in my way, I'll crush them beneath my heel.
Exactly, lady. They may say that Osborn side wins Osborn side wins Civil War, but like, what Cold Steel 2 reveals? Like, first of all, Cold Steel 2 itself sets up Osborn being alive pretty darn obviously when they say his body has just disappeared and nobody knows where it's gone. Okay? Highly sus. Flag raised. Then he comes in, like, alive and well. Okay, great. But the details of what goes on in this scene, with Rufus being an Ironblood and him taking over the Phantasmal Blaze Plan and, like, revealing that he's got one of their 13 factories under his allegiance, like, Nashor doesn't even begin to touch about that stuff. This is where the juicy stuff of Cold Steel 2 reveals are.
Wait! I'm sorry you had to see me like that. Give my regards to the Elder. And I'm sorry for the trouble I've caused you all. Please, take good care of Crow for me.
Well, Jay, there's a reason why there's 2 more games after this.
You...
Vida. She could have at least given us a chance to speak as well.
So I'm of the personal opinion that Azure does not spoil Cold Steel 2, and like Azure does not go anywhere near the level of detail that Cold Steel 2 Gear is going into right now. Like, this is the meat. This is the stuff Azure does not tell you.
You've all done excellent work. Icy Maiden, White Rabbit, Scarecrow, and you, Jade Rook.
Thank you, Your Excellency. I'm overjoyed to see that you're alive.
Can't say I honestly thought you were dead in the first place.
Well, if anyone could survive being shot through the chest, it'd be you, so I did wonder.
I don't imagine you intend to reveal your secret to cheating death, do you?
And Rob, you have such a splendid conundrum to puzzle over. This castle will return to its original form within a few hours, but our work is far from over.
Honestly, with all the stuff that's been happening in this scene alone, it makes Osborn being alive pretty much next to nothing. Like, that's such a whatever reveal compared to all the crap that's been happening in this scene alone.
I'll be giving all of you new assignments. As always, I expect only the best from each of you.
Yes, Your Excellency.
Man, things are about to get busy.
I wonder what I should do.
Rufus, I want the situation here resolved within the week. As soon as you have things under control, move forward with the occupation of Crossbell.
What?
With pleasure, Your Excellency.
I'm not trying to tell you the Chancellor was evil or anything. Still, there's no denying that he managed to outwit my grandfather. I'd say it's fairly normal for a student to want to avenge his master's defeat, wouldn't you? Man, same place I shot Osborn too.
What's the name of this blue destination motif? Honestly, I do not know. Lady, do you happen to know off the top of your head what the name of this song is right now?
Karma's a bitch, huh?
Rain!
Here we go.
Rain, don't!
That's really not a good idea!
Why? Why are you still alive? Crow shot you! You're supposed to be dead!
Go in, Sean Chiplock. Get that voice money. Make that lunch money, man.
But in the end, he couldn't avenge his grandfather. He didn't get revenge on you. Was everything he did? Was his whole life for nothing?
Reen. Reen.
That's enough. Just as you have your reasons that guide your actions, so too does His Excellency. And I believe you factor into those reasons more than you might think.
What?
And just when you think it's over,
Reen, I pray you grow up strong and healthy.
they decide to throw in one more surprise for you.
Oh, Adios, if you're listening, hear me now. Please allow this child. I see you finally remembered the truth. I'm glad to finally see you again, my son. You've grown into a fine young man.
Yep. Because Rufus being an Ironblood, Osborn turning against Ouroboros, all of that, that wasn't enough. They decide to do an I am your father moment in this scene as well. And you still want to claim Azure spoils Cold Steel 2?
Indeed, the Empire will soon know of the Ashen Chevalier, the hero whose brave deeds allowed us to reclaim the capital.
Congratulations, Reen. Now you're officially a hero, whether you like to be or not.
And who better to assist me than a national hero?
And that is the end. That is how we end. All of that. It's time for our anime montage. Do it, lady. Make a video on this. Also, very fun fact. In the original Japanese release of this game, they only played, like, credits at this point. All this animation, this was something that Exceed asked Falcom to do, and they just did it. All these nice stills that we're getting, this song, well, I mean, the song itself was a part of the game itself, but I mean, all these nice, like, still images that we're getting. And the Lino and the flower petals flying down. That was something that Exceed asked Falcom to make for them, and they did it. At least I'm like 95% certain that's how it is. And look at them. Look at all these little kiddos. Did Falcom do it? No, Falcom made all this art that you're seeing right now. Like, they basically made this montage for this song. Xseed has no hand in actually, like, developing anything for the game themselves. They just published the game. They localized and published it, but they have no hand in actually developing the game itself, so... This is something that Falcom had to make. And they did! And it's great! And I love this! And now I want to cry! I'll remember you guys! Starting to grow! But like I said, I'm like 90% sure on that one. 95% sure on that. I might be mistaken. I would have to double check to be absolutely sure. But I am like 95% sure that that's the situation. Yeah, some of these are new. Like Laura and her dad. This is brand new art they made just for this. And Vita and Emma, they made art just because Xseed asked them to. They asked them to make a little something for this moment. So they reused some art from like flashbacks and whatnot, and then they made completely new art. And this is also new art with maybe it's not. Maybe the Rufus one. This though, this is new art. Milliam in a tank tube thing? Questions on that for later, I guess. Oh yeah, man. This ending is just so good. I know I may have seemed frustrated with Act 2 of this game because, I mean, I'm gonna go and divulge into some more detail about this, but... Oh, no! How dare you! You come in, you take my heart, and then you just leave me. Crow armbrust? More like Crow heartbust. Yeah, that's a nasty wound he took. You're laughing and crying. I mean, it's true! Comes in, takes your heart, swoons you off your feet, and then he just goes and dies. Thanks, asshole! Not like I loved you or anything. But man, the finale of this game just hits so... it hits hard, man. $50 Mira. Legend of Heroes, Trails of Cold Steel 2. And that's it, guys. That is the game. Psych, just kidding! You thought we were done? Oh, baby! Nope, we got even more to go! Welcome to Cold Steel 2, the game that has like 3 different endings. Okay, it is, oh wow, it is like 12:30 right now for me. I was really hoping I would get to this next section of the game as well tonight, but I guess that didn't happen. But I will give you guys a preview of what the next section will be. You did not, no, just read that. We are going to raise levels by 15. Y'all did not just read that text, but just pretend that we're just starting off with this. We're starting off with Crossbell, March 1205. We've officially gone way past Azure's timeline. This is all brand new content. New developments on the timeline. Yep, this is 3 months after Azure and Cold and the Infernal Castle. Which, by the way, Crow died on New Year's Eve. What a crappy way to welcome the new year. What's Calvert doing? They're trying to fight back Erebonia and take control of Calvert themselves, but Calvert is also trying to take over Crossbell, but Erebonia kind of beat them to it.
Sir, we can't compete with their airships in terrain like this. Oxens might be powerful, but they're still tanks.
We don't have to. Just focus on defense. The others will take care of destroying them.
Are they the Empire's new weapons?
Yeah, they lost the arms race bad.
How can we compete with something so mobile?
Make bigger guns?
There's nothing to fear! They may be mobile, but they're a damn sight easier to handle than that purple devil of Crossbell.
Ayo, shout out to the Ion that Kevin totally ripped apart. Also, rest in peace, Kevin's airship.
What the? Huh?
Ah!
Incoming at 3 o'clock! What the hell?
Valimar, the Ashen Knight.
Is that?
The Ashen Chevalier, the hero of the Imperial Army.
The area beyond here is Imperial territory. You have no business treading into Crossbell. That was a warning. Try to advance any farther, and I will show no mercy.
Dang, Irene being a guard dog of Erebonia kind of hits different.
All units retreat! We're returning to the outskirts of Otair!
Yeah, what the hell is Calvard's doing with their Septarian? If only they got their world-ending powers here at this time. Maybe they'd have a fighting chance then.
Wow, you're amazing! I knew you were the one who ended the Civil War, but seeing you up close, you're really something else.
Not at all. I'm still fairly inexperienced, if you ask me. Recover the wounded and any POWs and return to Tangram Gate. Just remain vigilant until the speech is over.
Yes, sir!
Divertissement, the occupation.
It's now March 1205 of the Septian calendar. Over 2 months have passed since the Azure Tree vanished.
I wonder who this could be. Yeah, Irene sounds so dead inside. He really doesn't want to be doing this work, but he's still going through it.
So much happened during those months. President Croyce was arrested, Crossbell's movement for independence was promptly declared invalid. And before anyone could process what was going on, Speaker McDowell became Mayor McDowell. The war in Erebonia came to an end sooner than anyone had anticipated, but it was quickly followed by the invasion of Crossbell.
Oh man, look at this. Crossbell in 3D, man. What a freaking treat.
Corellia Fortress, which once served as the only physical link between the two nations, was no more.
An absolute
but
treat.
That proved to be little more than a temporary setback for the Imperial Army, who acted by flying hundreds of tanks over the state from a vast airship. In no time at all, Crossbell was occupied.
Yep, there's the department store.
The Calvard Republic,
Gen
which had been
10.
wrapped up in its own share of chaotic internal disputes, finally reacted to Erebonia's bold invasion in turn.
We don't have the Balloon Man
with
anymore.
Sending its cutting-edge armored airborne divisions into Crossbell, hoping to force the Empire out of the region completely.
Where's my balloon NPC? I missed that dude. The SSS building. Henri and whatever the other kid's name is. Oh man, this
but
is...
every attempt they made resulted in failure, as they were repelled effortlessly.
Ryu, yeah, that's the other kid's name. Ryu and Henri.
And today, at Orcus Tower, the new seat of Crossbell's government, the new rulers of Crossbell rose to deliver a rousing speech.
I guess technically that's true, Richie, yeah. But you know what I mean. Just getting to see Crossbell like this after being in its sprite form for 2 games, it just hits different.
Friends and citizens, it brings me great pleasure to stand here among you once again. But even in the midst of such gladness, the specter of the harm Crossbell has visited upon the Empire lingers still. The destruction of Corellia Fortress and the ensuing civil war it caused has taken a great toll in resources and in lives. The anger, sorrow, and dismay in the hearts of the Erebonian people is still fresh, still too near. But today is a joyous day, a day to put the troubles of the past behind us. Let us join hands and step boldly into the future, leaving our anger and grief behind. Challenges will rise before us, but together we shall meet them. Together we can rise above the tumult of these troubled times. Men and women, old and young, rich and poor, those from every walk of life can share in these aspirations. Looking toward that goal, there is someone I'd like to introduce to you today. A brilliant young man who played a pivotal role in bringing Erebonia's civil war to its swift conclusion. And the individual most responsible for the historic accomplishment that sees me standing before you today.
Rufus Alberea.
The first Governor General of Crossbell, Lord Rufus Alberea.
Oh man, his new outfit looks sick as heck.
Greetings, friends. It truly lifts my spirits to be here among you.
Rufus knows how to clean up.
I'm honored to have been entrusted with the profound responsibility of acting as Crossbell's first Governor General. As I'm sure you're all aware, the division between the nobility and the common people is a long-standing part of Erebonian life. Personally, I stand in support of our class system, but I fully expect that one day it will fade away. After all, if each citizen of the Empire conducts themselves with the courage, dignity, and grace expected of a noble, then what difference would remain between myself and any of you? As I hope for that day, allow me to speak not only as your Governor General, but as an individual when I say, in the name of His Imperial Majesty, Emperor Eugent III, I hereby proclaim the annexation of Crossbell into the Erebonian Empire.
May the goddess above stand witness, and may she forever bless Erebonia and Crossbell with the light of prosperity.
We've got some real larger-than-life characters in charge of us now.
Ah, Grace, it's good to see you. Gracelyn.
Sure, the Imperial Chancellor's intimidating, but he's so charismatic that the people eat up his every word. They love the guy. I can see why he's the bee's knees over in Heimdall.
The new Governor General's something else too, albeit for different reasons. He's... how to put this? Difficult to hate.
And my man Reigns over here probably gonna be giving Richard the exclusive scoop on this one with the second he can.
Like, he'd tell you to do something, and the next thing you know, you'd find yourself doing it just to see him crack a smile.
Well, Alberea is the name of one of the top noble houses in the Empire. Top 2, even.
Yeah, Reigns is the guy who works for Richard. Undercover in Crossbell.
Not surprised that the heir of such an affluent family would be popular. But it feels like there's more to him than that.
That's what gets me, though. Those two were on completely opposite sides during the war. So why are they both so buddy-buddy now? Very oddly sudden, in my opinion.
You're telling me. By the sounds of things, Erebonians can't make heads or tails of what's going on with it either. But you know how it is. There's so many rumors springing up thanks to the war, it's hard to tell truth from fiction.
What Richard is doing these days? General intel stuff, I guess? I don't know. He's just running his intel company.
Yeah, I've even heard about a 1,000-arch tall castle appearing in the capital.
Aside from that, we don't really know.
I mean, that's gotta be made up, right? There's no way something like that's real.
You've got a real short memory if you think that's bull. The Azure Tree wasn't that long ago, you know.
Point taken.
Yes, this is the office of the Crossbell Times. What? Representative McDowell will be issuing a statement.
Huh, sounds like something big's happening behind the scenes already.
I'll get to gathering some info on what's happening for our international section. Galvard's probably got some good stuff.
Works for me. Gotta use those connections of yours for something, after all.
Well, see you later.
Our independence came and went like bubbles on the water, and now we aren't even a state anymore. We're in for some tough times ahead. No, they always say that the pen is mightier than the sword. I won't let those guys outdo me. Chief, let me handle that story.
And there's a little update on what Grace is doing.
That's all we of Heiyue can do for you, I'm afraid.
Not for the good stuff. Ah, Sao.
The guards have been given a little incentive to stay out of your way.
That classic Geofront music.
You should face no more obstacles in your operation.
Thanks, Sal.
Think nothing of it. It's my pleasure to play all the cards I can. The place you're aiming for is where all the information in Crossbell gathers, as well as its Achilles heel. What you're doing does us no shortage of favors, I'll have you know.
Well, just this once, I'm happy to hear that.
Do take care, Yin. My apologies. Risha. I've received information that quite a skilled warrior is in Crossbell at the moment.
As have I. Nonetheless, thank you for your warning.
Oh, not at all. I wouldn't want anything happening to a valuable future business partner. I believe that does it for me. I'll be praying for your success.
Ah, man, this is sending me back to Zero. Ah, this is so... Oh, man, I can't wait for Zero's official release. Guys, Zero is coming out on September 27th. Oh, I cannot wait.
He's being awfully cooperative, isn't he? Then again, it's not a stretch to think he's only doing it because he's got something up his sleeve.
I'm so happy that Zero and Azure are finally getting their official releases, and it's coming soon.
He's an incredibly shrewd man. Most likely, he's happy to do whatever will shine the most favorable light on him once Crossbell's occupation period is over.
True enough. He wouldn't want to screw up his chance to potentially play mediator between Crossbell and the Republic. I get the feeling he'd get along great with Lecter. He's our ally for now, but there's no guarantee how long that'll last.
Exactly. It's in our best interest to remain wary of him. Still, if working with him helps protect those I care about most, then I'll gladly do so.
First time that Lloyd and Risha get English voices, and I believe Brittany Avery specifically wanted Robbie Damon for Lloyd. Actually worked with him on some other project, and then just like when it came time to cast Lloyd, she's like, Robbie. Put Robbie on it. And thus we got Robbie.
Likewise.
Back into the Geofront. Lloyd Bannings. And wifey Risha Mao.
Tio said to aim for the area up ahead. Crossbell's future rests in our hands, so let's get moving.
Right.
And so for this chapter, we're going to be controlling Lloyd and Risha as they go through the Geofront. So that's what's going to be happening next time, guys. Look forward to it. And that will do it for tonight. So I hope you have all enjoyed tonight's stream of Cold Steel 2. Next week... Oh, okay. I have no idea if I'm going to be able to stream next week. It's all going to be dependent on work. I'll keep y'all posted on my Twitter if I won't be able to do next week. But next time we're able to play Cold Steel 2 again. Hopefully we will be able to actually finish it. And with that, we're going to be going back to Zero. So until then, everybody, I hope you all enjoy the rest of your weekends. Have yourselves a good week. And I will catch you all next time for the conclusion, the proper conclusion to Cold Steel 2. So with that, enjoy the rest of your night, and I will catch you around.